Hey everyone, welcome to a spotlight episode of The Evolution Show. Today I'm going to be talking to you about spider webs. So I don't know about you guys, but I'm not totally ready to say goodbye to Halloween yet. It's my favorite holiday and I feel like it comes and goes too quickly every year. So I'm still in the mood for something spooky. Everything in the store obviously is kind of spooky to a certain extent, but I wanted to highlight something that I think you will really enjoy. And also, since the holiday season is coming up, you might be doing some more entertaining, you might be having some more people over, and some people use the products that I'm about to show you as like a decorative coaster or a plate charger, right? So that's like kind of like the sort of like, it's kind of like a placemat, but hard, right? So some people use them as that as well. So something to consider if you are going to be hosting people. You might want to do something extra special for your holiday table this year. And yeah, this is a staple that we have had here at Evolution for like over 20 years, I think. So it's high time that we talk about these spooky spider webs. All right, so here are the spider webs that I wanted to talk to you about. So as you can imagine, it's obviously really hard to preserve a spider web. How could you possibly, they're so fragile. So the person who makes these has come up with a really ingenious way of doing them. So what he does is he takes the spider web that he finds in nature and then he sprays it with a silver spray so that it will stand out, just like a spray paint, kind of, right? And it's very reflective in silver and it's really pretty. And then he takes the spider web and he presses it between a pane of glass here, a pane of beveled glass here, and a velvet backing. So basically he kind of sandwiches them he sandwiches the web between the glass and the velvet backing, and they're preserved forever and they're amazing. It is so hard to do something like this. It takes literally years and years of practice for him to do this. And as you can see, I have a couple different sizes here, but they come in all different shapes and sizes. Some people, like I said, use these as coasters or as plate chargers on their table. So that could be a really cool idea if you're interested in zhuzhing up your holiday table this year. Another really cool fact about these pieces is that they come with the scientific information for the spider on the back. So for example, this particular web was spun by Tetragnatha elongata, which is a stilt spider or long-jawed orb weaver. So it gives you a little bit of information about what kind of spider made this web, where it's from, where he found it, and then some interesting features about the web itself, because every spider obviously spins a different type of web. And so this is really interesting. I think it just makes it so much cooler than just having like a decorative piece of art. This is really a piece of science as well. And it also tells you where he found them. In this case, this one was taken at the marina on the Hudson River in Alpine, New Jersey, and it was taken during the summer of 2016. So isn't that interesting? It also gives you a little picture of what the spider looks like that made this web. And as you can see, they're all different. I'll show you the other example that I have here. So this one is from a feather foot spider. So it is a different type of spider, which obviously spins a different type of web. You can see some of the differences in the web construction. So it's just so cool. And this one was taken from a barn on West End Farm in Holmdel, New Jersey, August of 2015. So these are great, and as you can see, they've lasted years and they will last forever. They are eternally preserved in this state. It is so cool. As you see, they're mostly collected in New Jersey. That's where the person who makes these is from, and he can only get them during the summer, right? Because otherwise they get destroyed kind of too quickly if the elements are kind of too intense, and also spiders just don't come out as much, insects don't come out as much during the winter time. So this is a summer activity that he then gets to preserve them forever for you. Also, importantly, no spiders are technically harmed during the making of these preserved spider webs. Most webs actually only last a few hours, and the spiders spin new ones every day. So he will basically go out and find webs that are not currently being used and preserve them that way. And the spider just, you know, has already probably moved on and made a new web at that point. So a beautiful piece of art, a beautiful piece of nature to be preserved, and I think that this is one of the most cool items that we have in the store. Stock is really limited. We're only able to get them once a year. As I said, they're only made during the summer, and we have very limited pieces. So if this is something that you're interested in, definitely snatch one up. Thanks so much for watching our video on spider webs, and we hope to see you around next time.